On Chad, I'm back with another YouTube video. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a minute since I made one of these. It's been I don't know how long exactly, maybe like at least like a week and a half. I did have a backtesting video ready, but it got deleted somehow. I literally made the video, but then it got deleted. I don't know if I accidentally deleted it when I was clearing my storage or what. But I am back. I'm starting 2026 off with a freaking bang. I've been running every day. I've been lifting heavy every day. I've just been focused on my diet, my fitness, my mind. I just got a notebook to journal in, reading the Bible. I need to pick up some other books too. It's not just the Bible, because the Bible, like, I feel like you can only read so much at a time because it's very like hard to understand sometimes. So unless you're just like skimming through it quickly, then you're not actually like getting anything out of it. So I don't think that's worth to do. Um, but yeah, maybe get like the David Goggins book. I heard that's pretty nice. But yeah, okay. Enough of the dilly dallying. I'm gonna go over trade recap today. So I didn't take any trades today. I did take. Okay, well that's sort of a lie. I took an eval trade on one of my evals, so I'm pretty much not counting it as a trade day. The trade was like insanely good, but I'm not about to take a pre-market trade. I just don't like pre-market trades unless there's like a data, if I'm being honest. But there were equals, so it was definitely worth a stab. And in my rules, it's fine to take a pre-market trade if there are far equals or data, and there were far equals, so it was fine. But I'd rather just wait till market open most of the time. So let me go over my pre-market trade. Let me just go over the day in general, actually. And then I'll talk about what I've been up to after, I guess, if anyone wants to hear that. So, okay, right here. So, right here, this is pretty much when I logged on. When I checked my phone, I woke up at like 8 something, went downstairs, 8. Again, I don't need to tell my life story, but it's pretty much when I first looked at the charts, and this is beautiful. My two favorite draws on liquidity. And I mean, the low resistance liquidity isn't perfect, but like there's trendline liquidity here, and there's far apart equals here. And then if you look at the 5 minute, we are reacting out of this 5 minute gap, which is also a 15-minute gap. We got displacement out of it, inversing this 5 minute. So we inverse this 5 minutes. So this 5 minute long was literally a good trade anyway. But this, I wasn't even on for the charts, so I wouldn't have taken this anyway. But this 1 minute long was just the piece on the butter. I mean, that's not how it goes. Was the, I forget what it is, what the saying is, but we retraced to this 5 minute gap. So pretty much there was like 30 different confluences for this, and then the 1 minute inversion out would confirm we were reacting out of this 5 minute gap on this leg, and then we ended up getting this 5 minute inverse. Boom. So I took it. I risked literally the most you could risk on an Apex account. I bought 40 cons, so I made like 1,000 on an Apex eval. So this was the trade, 1 minute inversion targeting the equal highs. I could have targeted higher, but these equal highs are my favorite draw on liquidity, and like it's not guaranteed to go past these equals, especially since it's pre-market. I'd rather just take my profit and run. You know what I mean? So this was my trade. The RR actually was kind of good. I didn't realize. But yeah, my stop was here. TP were the equals, and then it played out nicely. I moved break even at this high simply because it's pre-market, and I don't want to be in a. I'm not trying to like hold a trade in pre-market. You know what I mean? But if there were these equal highs and it was like New York AM, then I probably would have held. And then bang, pretty simple. And then yeah, then coming into market open, I need to fix my posture. My posture is cooked, and I need to fix my hair. Sorry, chat. Okay, so coming in market open, I was very bearish. Just look at this. We have all of this sell side liquidity. We had London lows right here, and then we had Asia lows right below it here, I'm pretty sure. And then we have a new week opening gap down here. Then we have previous week / previous day low down here. Just all generated liquidity. Like usually if we're bullish, we would like sweep like sell side on the way up, but we generated sell side on the way up, which made me be bearish. Also, if you check the hourly time frame, we displaced down, inversing this hourly gap to the left, which is also a daily and 4-hour gap. And then we rebalance into the hourly gaps. So pretty much, I noticed we had a 15-minute right here. So at market open, I wanted us to 9:30 Judas up into this 15-minute gap. And then obvious 1 minute IFEG short. And then, yeah, just short. This is what I wanted to see coming into the day. But we actually ended up hitting the 15-minute gap early. So once I saw that, I honestly thought the day was kind of cooked. But I was still willing to take a short if it presented itself. What time is it? 9:30. So boom, we went up here. So yeah, this would have been where I wanted a short. Like if this was a 1 minute fair value gap, I would have shorted, or even a 30-second. There was like a weird 30-second that I just wasn't going to take. And then, yeah, we just sort of chopped around on the 1 minute the whole time. There was a 30-second on this leg that PB Blake lost on, but this just doesn't look clean. I'm not trying to trade this price action, especially with 10 a.m. news in 10 minutes, especially with there was no 1 minute fair value gaps anywhere, and that's sort of in my rules. Like if there's no 1 minute fair value gap, I shouldn't take the 30-second. So yeah, so we're just chop. So great mental day. And then yeah, we made a dad low, then we just chopped, and I was pretty much just logged off here. So no trades today. Very good mental day to start off 2026. I'm going all 2026, no breaking my rules, no stupid revenge, no overtrade. I usually do go with that. It's usually I just take trades that like are a little worse than I would normally, and I just need to be more patient. So yeah, man, no trades today. I did get that one eval win though. So pretty much the accounts I am trading right now are three Apex evals, 3 Apex 50K evals. The one eval is up like 1,500. The other two are at break even. I haven't traded on them yet. And then I have one Apex PA account that is in deep drawdown. I think there's like 700 drawdown left. So if my next trade is a bang, then that PA would be in good hands, and I'd have 4 PAs potentially if I pass these evals. So that'd be really nice. Because for 2026, I'm going for the risk less, more account strat, because I usually like risk super heavy. Like on my top steps, like 2 months, 1 month ago, 3 months ago, whatever, I would just like size so heavy, and I feel like that would mess with my emotions a little bit. So I think just risking less, risking like 500 on these A+ trades across multiple accounts would just make my psych way better, which should lead to me trading better. So that's sort of my plan. I might honestly get one more Apex because it's still 90% off. I don't know. I'll figure that out later. But three is a good amount, so might just stick with 3. I don't know. I'll see. I'll figure that out later. But yeah, man, this week's news should be pretty good. Let me check Forex Factory. With 10 a.m. news, I honestly hate 10 a.m. news. I'd rather there be no news, but Tuesday. Okay, so there's no news tomorrow. And then, wait, it's NFP week. Bet, bro. Or is it? Did I just lie? No, it is NFP week. Okay, bet. So news this week is actually insane. But just because price action is like good doesn't mean there's going to be a setup. I don't know why people like think that like correlates. Like people think just because there's news and good volatility, there's going to be a setup. Like that's like, I honestly find more setups on bad price action days, if that makes sense. I mean, okay, probably not more setups, but I definitely could find some good setups when the majority of PA is bad that day, but then like there's this tiny spike of like insane PA. But yeah, man, that might be it. Just gonna try to be more consistent on YouTube. Definitely posting. I'm gonna be posting shorts every day because I'm gonna be posting TikToks every day. That's my one of my like resolutions or whatever to post every day on any platform. It could be like once on YouTube a day, once on TikTok the next day, but at least one post a day because there's really no point in not posting. It's not hard to do, and maybe a video could blow up. I get friggin' 1 million followers out of nowhere. So yeah, man, I think that's gonna be the video. If you want to follow my journey, if you are a trader, make sure to subscribe, join the free Discord. The link is in my YouTube bio. Thanks for tuning in. Peace out.